Hello, Tigers fans, and welcome to another edition of the Ridley Report right here on Tigers Web TV. I'm Tim Mahan alongside Tigers play-by-play man Bob Ridley. And Bob, the Tigers getting back on the right track with a convincing 6-4 win over the Saskatoon Blades. Despite missing a couple key veterans in Hunter Shinkarik and Spencer Jensen, team appears to be pretty deep at the time.
Yeah, they are, but what I really liked about that game, they came back from a 3-1 deficit. They didn't panic. They didn't make a lot of stupid mistakes and just give up. They really came at the Blades, especially after Becker scored that big goal to make it a 3-2 game. And then the Tigers took off. They were the best team after that. But I like the way the Tigers battled in that game. And, the depth as far as the forward core is outstanding, especially when we got Blake Penner and Steve Owery and getting some secondary scoring from other members of the forward core. That's key.
Yeah, and Becker's goal coming right after maybe a crucial timeout called by Sean Clouston. So, like you say, some good support from the coaching staff there as well. But key in that victory, Becker had 2 goals. This guy's silky smooth and really seems to get rattled, never on the back end.
Yeah, he's kind of sneaky. You don't really see him until all of a sudden he takes a shot and the puck's in the net. He really reads the play very, very well, and he's got good vision out there. So, he's only played about 5-6 games here with this Tiger Hockey Club, but putting up some real good numbers. And, the sky's the limit for Kyle Becker, and I think he really feels good about this year as a Medicine Hat Tiger.
Yeah, no doubt, and maybe spending time with the Anaheim Ducks during training camp did a lot for Kyle Becker. But Becker, not the only defenseman who is putting up good points back there. A number of guys clicking at or near a point-per-game pace.
Yeah, Tommy Vanelli, what can you say about him since he's come to the Tiger Hockey Club? He's got something like 4 goals already for the Tigers. I think something like 11 or 12 points already, and he's not a selfish player either. If we see somebody that's more wide open and has got a better play than he has, he'll dish it off, and he throws a beautiful pass. So this guy is a real team guy, and boy, are the Tigers lucky to have him.
Yeah, and also Dylan Brado, he's popping in some good numbers back there. I think he's at 11 in 13 games, and Tyler Lewington getting on the score sheet. Is there something to explain the success of the Tigers D-men this year?
I think it's just experience. They're a little older this year than they were last year, playing with a whole lot more confidence and not afraid to jump into the rush a little bit. Even Tyler Lewington every once in a while, who is known more of a defensive type defenseman, he'll get in there, and you see him down past the goal line periodically as well. So, it's good that the coaching staff kind of giving the whole bunch of them the green light when they have the opportunity.
All right, the Tigers' most recent home game against the Saskatoon Blades was Stick It to Breast Cancer Night, where the Tigers attempt to raise money and awareness for breast cancer. And this year, tremendous support from the community. Our best ever total raised $7,804.
That is just so fantastic, close to $8,000, and I think that number is going to grow as the years go by because this is a very important charity, and we really want to thank the community for getting behind this, not only here with the Medicine Hat Tigers, but in general. I know that most of these promotions that go on, we get a lot of support from the entire community for other events as well. But that's fantastic. Thank you, fans, for your support of breast cancer.
Tremendous support from the community once again for this promotion, and no doubt we'll do even better next year. That wraps up this edition of the Ridley Report. Thanks for tuning in.